Let's see. She does have the refresh. Let's do combat scanners and torque in the back, because I don't think anybody else can really do any of these. We could go through the security door, but I really want that successful shots on enemies crit bonus.
Breach!
So, about them blue screen rounds. Yeah, I should have grabbed them. It's just like, only the first faction really had robots. There's no robots in here. We hope there's a sectopod to hack. There was a sectopod in the previous mission as kind of the boss. Downed it pretty quick though. The mobile games have a terrible reputation, mostly from the freemium games literally farming their customers for money. Yeah, I think there are a lot of reasons why I'm mildly defensive whenever somebody just calls something a mobile game, because there are a lot of those negative connotations, and I don't like it when people offhandedly dismiss anything, because it often... Low critical thinking is an issue.
The elevator needs a key card. One of these Shrike goons must have it on them. There, grab that key card and head to the 80th floor.
Okay. So we've taken some hits. Godmother especially. Yeah? Yeah. And she's not the one with the regen. Boy, howdy. Well... 2 and 3. 3's gonna burn, so it's just this guy. Figure out the rest. Actually, we've managed to spread a fair bit of damage over time effects, which is good. I'm gonna run her in. Try and hit both of these guys. Maybe if I angled it better, I could have actually hit both. Sadly, nothing's on fire. Oh, close combat specialist. Hell yeah! Haha! Oh, there we go. That gives me a turn. Alright, so let's heal Godmother.
Let's get your insides back inside. I needed that.
Okay, next up. He's gonna die. Who's 3? 3's the person in the very back, which is kind of good. Means we don't have to do too much. We've got 5 and 6. Oh, if I hit it right there, I can hit both of them. Oh yeah.
Throwing plasma.
That's worthwhile for a grenade. Okay, Godmother's good. So why don't we give Godmother another round?
For it. Now.
She's out of ammo. Let's fix that.
Reloading.
Dang. We've got the Resonant at 2. Yeah, let's just kill the Resonant. Oh, I'm not going to be happy listening to that constantly. Alright, 4. Oh, can we only see this sorcerer? Alright, whatever.
Target.
We have no other actions. She does have a gun. Okay, now she can move. I was curious about that. Let's move her closer. Okay, that's a good shot at this sorcerer. Excuse me, you do not get a turn.
Just
There are no
go
turns
to
for
sleep.
sorcerers. Alright, so that one's bound. Can't do a thing. This guy needs to not exist. Do I blow my double shot on him? Yeah, let's blow the double shot. Let's make sure he's not there. Okay, that's good. Do we have a freaking alarm command now? Of course we
I'll
do.
shoot at anything that moves.
Why not?
I'm filled with confidence.
How much HP do they have? 5.
Heading there. Covering the squad.
Gives us options.
Excuse me, reinforcements imminent. Oh, shoot. Oh, you absolute
Be
turd
silent.
burglar. Okay, at least they're hitting terminal.
Cover me while I reload.
Okay. Yeah, the last enemy that I have not been able to reach because of line of sight issues. Is, of course, the one we have to deal with here. Let's shoot that guy, I guess. Alright. I'm gonna reprogram the android.
Well done.
Okay. And then I'm gonna shoot the other one. Let's release bind on the
Enough
sorcerer.
of that.
Poison the sorcerer. Shoot this sorcerer. Okay. And there's self-destruct. We don't really have too much for it. I don't know when we get reinforcements, but I'm just gonna keep him there.
Ammo out.
Okay.
Moving.
We've got the key card finally. Reloading will end turn. That's so
Reloaded.
shitty. She was one square away. Let's see, she's got 2 shots left. Doesn't give me too much. Luckily, the enemies aren't immediately going to be able to shoot at me, so I can just kind of do my thing.
Got you covered.
If only you were a better shot.
Okay, right. There's a giant hole in the wall there.
Going to move.
You'll make it.
I'll watch for hostiles.
Okay. That should be good. Right, we still have this android here. I don't know how long we get this thing. Yeah, luckily, it's just androids. Do we not? Oh, I see. They're not in yet. I was very confused. Well, of course, that android is crap. Shouldn't surprise. Alright. Reinforcements imminent. Let's just start bailing.
Ammo's nearly out.
Because at this point, they're only coming through those two doors. And the only one that's hurt is the character that will self-heal. That said, I'm going to stasis field this android because I don't need to give a shit. He'll just be there. Have fun.
Covering ground. Be careful.
Alright. And then I'm going to stick him there. And we're going to prime self-destruct. Hello, yes, new friendos.
On the move.
Hostiles know you're coming.
This thing is nearly empty.
So she can move. Let's heal Godmother
Gremlin
further.
on the way. Thanks.
Because, yeah, this will leave everybody fully healed. He's Dunsky. Move her back here.
Watch my back.
And
Never stop moving.
we're going to chain shot these androids. I don't know what that's going to do, but I
Melting
feel like I should do it
hardware.
at least once, especially because
Next time, just shoot.
they're all next to each other. Alright, nothing else? Should be good. Please count. More agents on the elevator. Yes.
Better than stitches.
There we go. Okay, I was very concerned. It's like, why is the elevator not working? Wait, they made that freaking cutscene for the elevator going up and down, and they've used it twice in this game for no good reason. I mean, I understand it, but at the same time, it's just
You'll be completely
weird.
exposed out there.
I'm not going to die on a rooftop. You might, but not me.
Okay, last we'll get rooted. Everybody gets bonus. Everybody's full health. That's a good sign. Let's do Godmother. No. Terminal, Godmother, Hollow Scanner, Patchwork, Combat Scanners, and Torque. Okay, that should work.
It's go time. Grenade out.
Alright, so what do we have? What the hell is that? Okay, no, that was just a random civilian. Acolyte. Nope. Guardian. Needs to die! Okay, he's burning. That's... I guess he doesn't need to die that fast. If Guardian is burning, then it's not really a threat anymore. What else do we got? Adders. Let's get rid of the snakes. But I guess a lot of my characters are immune to poison, so that kind of helps. Ow. Oh no! There's another Guardian! I was too lazy. Alright, whatever. It's fine. It's time for time cheese. Alright. Let's bring Patchwork up. I forgot to Alpha Strike with Godmother again, didn't I? Whap. Whatever. Okay. Heal up Godmother.
Let the high-tech spray do its work.
See, how long are the missions in this usually? I'd say 10 minutes is probably a fairly valid number. This one's a little longer because this is potentially the final mission. Where are the rest of the enemies?
Throwing grenade.
Okay. He's gonna die. Do I wanna... Nah. Let's just zap that one.
Jolting the target.
Softened up.
There goes the shields. I'll keep him nice and poisoned. He's on fire, so all he can do is shoot at me with his Peasley little pistol. She.
Thin the herd.
Oh, hi. Excuse me. You have made Godmother very happy.
Squad ready.
Okay, that hurt just a bit. Feel like Wick would have been very useful here. And I'm kind of mad about it.
Time for a face-to-face.
You're uncomfortably far away from me. Let me fix that for you. Thank you. How are you not dead yet? Well, fine.
Don't struggle.
I'm running low. Low ammo.
I'm going to arrest this man. I did not succeed.
Hostiles still up.
That's fine. I'm sorry, sir. Arresting you would have saved your life. But I guess you were just too durable for that.
I'm running low.
Ooh, them some big boys.
I can cover it.
Is that
No
like
ammo.
a named individual? I have no idea. Modal inducer. Patchwork. Patch. No! Oh yeah, get me in. Okay, let's run her forward. Do a free reload.
Reloading.
I got these two big boys. Okay. So we can't really do too much here. So we're going to cooperate with Godmother.
Go now.
Now, is this... Okay, this guy is dying and poisoned. Let's see. Wait. No, we only have a regular reload. That'd be a waste. Shoot the Praetorian. Alright, there goes the Praetorian. I'm just going to run her up. Because the other... Oh no, that's the bomber. You know what? I can work with that. Nope. Can't. Well, that's gonna hurt the Godmother. Capacitor discharge. Doesn't really seem worthwhile. Not yet.
I'm moving.
So I'm just zap these two men.
Ha! Zap!
A lot of distance to travel. Well, Godmother gets the big boom. Luckily, she's got the defense drone, so that should help. Wait, that doesn't... Well... Luckily, Dinglehop there gets the grenade to the face as well, so I guess that works. Kind of. You know what? You know what I do have? Gosh darn it. We want to shoot the Legionnaire. Because he's about to have a turn. And I'm all about that denial. Let's get rid of him. Did the nade not go off on Godmother? It did. Unless I'm mistaken, I still have Chain Shot, which does not animate. We instead just hiss at him and then he just flops. Oh no, snakes! Why did it have to be snakes? But yeah, the enemies have delayed grenades, which is kind of a neat concept.
To that position.
Nope, and there's
Ammo
that
out.
person. Alright, let's reload. What else do I
Reloaded.
have? I don't really have too much, unfortunately. Scattershot's not going to do me a whole lot of favors here. What? Oh, there's a snake! There's a snake in the middle of that. I had no idea. Well, who's number 3? Who's number 4? You're number 4.
He'll be fine.
Okay,
Good
let's heal
thinking.
Godmother up further. And then I'm going to hail of bullets the Python. Who is now burning.
Immobilizing target. Heading there.
Okay. We're fine. I was just really hoping I could get Patchwork up to do a chaining, not a chaining jolt, a capacitor discharge while they're all just kind of bunched up. Well, they're pretty bunched up there.
Discharging.
Let's give them that.
Electrifying area.
That's... How dare you do my own tactic to me? I'll never forgive you. Gosh, how much do I hate Godmother? Probably don't hate Godmother that much. It's the most amount of damage you've done with a single action. I mean, I've killed the entire enemy team in one action, which is amazing. Shoot the Python. Or we could grenade both. I'm sorry, Godmother. Eat grenade.
Throwing plasma.
Oh, to one guy? Not, well, I mean, banish, technically. Banish just deletes things. Just shoot the python. I guess I should have actually gone for the bomber on the other side and let Godmother
Cover me
take
while
out
I
both.
reload.
Well,
Reloaded.
but yeah, realistically, it's very hard to do boatloads of damage in a single shot. But using banish,
Weapons dry.
you could potentially just like insta-give anyone.
Fed my weapon.
Okay, let's continue to heal
Need a little
Godmother.
help?
And the snake bind
Let
the other
high-tech
snake.
spray do its
I-
work.
Don't know.
Thanks.
I don't know. Can they? I probably should have tested this. Snake on snake does exist. Can verify. Okay, I should have tested that. I was just assuming you couldn't bind a muton.
Physician, heal thyself.
And of course, there's a fourth encounter that is fake that they didn't tell me about. I kind of knew about this, but I'm a little disappointed. Wait, encounter 2 out of 2? God damn it.
Open sesame.
Oh, you can find a muton, you just can't grab it with your tongue. Oh. Well, luckily, we're still fairly hale and hearty. Fairly. Okay. Do I see a boss here? See a lot of big suckers. Lot of sorcerers. Okay. That's a bit of damage. Not sure if we're ready for the team heal yet.
XCOM, lay down your arms.
It's Chimera Squad. And screw you for all you've done, pal.
All I've done, I've reminded this city what it needs to survive.
You don't know what you're talking about.
The Elders will return. We can only defeat them by tearing the weakness from our hearts.
Was that why you killed the mayor?
A handful of casualties today, or a whole world tomorrow. It's an easy choice.
Squad, weapons free.
You won't acknowledge the stakes? Fine. Shrike, destroy them.
Alright, so we still got some grenades. We've still got some things. We've got some big, beefy dudes. Let's see. Honestly, I don't know about you, but Sovereign seems like the most dangerous thing I've got to deal with. Alright, let's do a cooperation, not with Godmother. Well, we could with Godmother. Let's
Hey,
do Torque.
You got this.
Torque's got a couple of things. Namely, poison the 2 of these guys. Maybe. Gonna try and capture Sovereign. Is there a benefit to doing so? Okay, team's fairly hurt. Let's start with the second
Let's try
wind.
that again.
I mean, they're not that hurt, but Torque's not going to take a whole lot of damage ever. Yeah, I can try and cap him. I remember capping the first faction leader. I'm pretty sure. Unless I managed to delete him from existence somehow with Blue Blood.
It is despair.
Okay.
Plasma out.
Let's mess these guys up. Oh, she can't see. Okay. Don't shoot the Praetorian. We could shoot Sovereign. I guess this Praetorian is not going to burn to death. Let's take him out before he does anything. Okay, capturing doesn't actually do anything. Tragedy. I love it how they are only shooting at Torque. That is making my life so much easier. Okay, Motile Inducer on Torque again. Okay, so she's got some options. I'm a Dodge Tank Supreme. Let's show me your moves. Not chain shot him. Let's go for the Praetorian in the back. Let's see. Well, here's the question. Praetorian, do a lot of damage to him. Yeah, let's do a lot of damage to him. It's a shame, though. It'd be cool if capturing different leaders led to different endings. I agree. I think it would have been cool. Let's see what he's capable of doing.
Silence!
Okay. Gas grenade these two.
Out.
Wow, she just gibbed him. Fine.
Let us bring you in.
Huh. You like bubbled? I am confused about that. Oh, I was hoping you'd shoot a Torque. Oh, there she goes. Alright, let's just shoot that thrall. Let's see. Yellow Blood's this thrall. Let's just denial. Well, I guess I didn't get to bring him in. Dinglehop decided he was going to just stasis himself and die of poison instead. That's his fault. I blame him. Like, if he had just come quietly, that was a Disney death. You know what? I'm gonna zap
Zapping
him.
the target. Jolting the target.
That is the effect of poison.
Marginal
But like,
as always.
if he had just let himself be captured, he would have been fine. But no, he had to bubble shield as like a weird last resort situation. Well, we still get to keep the sorcerer.
Chimera Squad. The director has arrived.
At ease. 1 month ago, you were understaffed, outgunned, and in temporary housing.
Hey, the place had character.
And rats. Don't forget the rats.
Now, the entire squad is here, with the latest and greatest from XCOM HQ. City 31 is in good hands.
Hostage situation in Old Town. We'll need all hands for this one.
Chimera Squad, form up and load in.
I'm sorry for interrupting.
You made my point. Go on, do your jobs.
Reclamation is entrenched. Our assets burned. We have no options.
The battle for City 31 is lost, but XCOM doesn't realize they're already at war.
And when they do?
It will be too late.
Yeah, I'd honestly be fine with this game being somewhat episodic. You know, add some new content, add some new tile sets, add some different characters, let you carry some of your progress over between, and then just kind of have a new Chimera Squad for a while we wait for XCOM 3. I'm sure it would take more effort than that, and it probably wouldn't be worth it, but it would, I don't know. I'm a huge fan of the idea of shorter, sweeter, and more interesting games, that, you know, you don't have to pay $60 for, and you don't have to work your ass off to beat. Obviously, I'm looking forward to XCOM 3. I think we might actually go back to, we might actually go back to XCOM 1 and 2 at some point and just speed through them. But still, that was a solid experience. I really enjoyed this. I wish I had finished this last night. I totally could have, but I'm glad that I waited until today to do so. So I resume game. Okay, here we go. Perfect. I doubt there's going to be an after credits scene, but there might be. So how long was the game then? Whoosh. You know, I'll tell you after this. I don't tab, but it might screw things up, but just shy of 20 hours, I think. I think they flattened the difficulty curve enough for a more general audience, and I actually really appreciated that. It felt immediately more accessible to me and a lot more fun. Whereas, like, playing previous XCOM games, it felt a bit like a slog, and I think I've always been kind of stuck on that whenever I try playing any of them. That, like, if I could play a version of XCOM 1 and 2 that had considerably fewer side missions, I think I'd actually be much more okay with it. And I'm actually, like, curious about that. Like, I might see if I can Uber mod both games so I can just completely so I could completely just, like, zip through the game and, you know, get all the fun stuff fairly early, so it's more just playing around with toys as opposed to, you know, just going through small amounts of content. Was that it? Was that all the people that worked on this game? Or there's probably more as, like, a regular credit roll. Yeah, here we go. I was wondering about that. Alright. Well, that's it. I was kind of hoping there would be a New Game Plus option, but there's not that either. And yeah, overall, relatively positive. I mean, especially for the fact that this was a $10 to $20 game. As like a side game for Firaxis to put out while they're working on XCOM 3, super down with it and really enjoyed the entire experience. Can't wait to play the next one, probably.